Hi everyone, this is Monica Lou and I'm retired in Pennsylvania. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. I wanted to talk today about living on grid or on the grid. Some of my friends and people I watch on YouTube have wanted to live off grid. Now I live out in the country and I live on the grid and I really like it. What I wanted to talk about was back in 1880s when everyone was off grid here. It was later on, that was about when Edison discovered or invented the light bulb, the incandescent light bulb. Then in 1936, FDR signed the REA, the Rural Electrification Act. Cities had had electric for a while, but nobody out in the country did. So this REA gave the federal government the ability to loan money to organizations to bring electric out to the country. Also in 1936, the farmers in northwestern Pennsylvania got together and formed an electric cooperative. It was the Northwestern Rural Electric Cooperative, REC, Northwestern REC, which we still have today. It's 5 counties that form up the Northwestern REC, and it was the first electric co-op in Pennsylvania. Western REC operates like a nonprofit. It has a board of directors, an executive director, and of course members as well as employees. And we are members because we're on their electric distribution area. The electric cooperative has a meeting, an annual membership meeting. Normally they had it at the Crawford County Fairgrounds, and they had their own set up with a caterer and games for kids and games for adults and exhibits. But last year they just got us tickets to the Crawford County Fair, which that was great for kids. And the tickets also allowed you to buy fair food if you eat fair food. They did have the meeting. And it's always interesting to go to the meeting because they go over the financial status of the cooperative and tell you about the business of the cooperative. So I always find that very interesting. It's a beautiful day out here today. It's December 28th. There's no snow, as you can see, but I wanted to show you the utility pole in the yard. Now, when I was growing up, we always called these telephone poles, but they're actually utility poles. These are owned by the Northwestern REC, and its members, of course. And I never really paid attention to these, except we got a little magazine. We do get a little magazine monthly called Pen Lines, and it talked about your utility pole and the lines that are attached to it. Up at the top are higher transmission lines. Then as you move down the pole, you see there's another line and then that barrel-shaped object. That is a transformer, and that reduces the electric voltage so that the electric can go to your house and it won't fry all of your appliances. And you can see we have a line going over to our house. Then further down, the lower lines are usually telephone or cable. We don't have cable out here, so that has to be a telephone line. Although if you notice down here, there's also an old telephone line pole, a real short one, when we used to have a landline. Look way down there, you can see the roof of a house. That is an off-grid house. Now it is big. We have a lot of Amish in the area, and they are all off-grid. So if you wanted to live off-grid here, you can. However, I did look up the ordinances, and in our township, you have to have a minimum of 800 square feet of living space in your house. You can't live in a camper, and you can't live in a shed on skids. Has to be at least 800 square feet of living space for a house. But it doesn't have to be on the grid. And as I said, many people here do that because there's Amish. Now, most Amish families have quite big families. Sometimes they'll have 10 or 12 children, so their houses are big, but they're still off-grid. Our electric runs about $176 a month, and we have electric lights, of course, a hot water heater, washer and dryer, the fan to blow the heat through the house. We have propane heat and a propane stove, but we do have to have that electric attached to the heater to get the blower to work. I enjoy having electric and being on the grid, so I would not want to live off-grid. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. Whether you decide to live on grid or off-grid, remember to take care of yourself, eat right, get a little exercise, find a hobby, and socialize with people you like. And until next time, this is Monica Lou, and I'm retired in Pennsylvania.